Good morning, Porcupines. Welcome to your weekly fill of the POJO News. I'm your host, Cooper.
And I'm your co-host, Carly. Today is Wednesday, February 25th. Let's get right into it. This is Carly with The Point. Now, here's lunch for the rest of the week. Just as a reminder, parking passes must be purchased in the Student Center in order to park on campus. They're $5 each. Moving on, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, or FCA, is welcoming everyone to the welding shop, or room 503. They meet on Thursday afternoons at 6:30 and Friday mornings at 7:15. Would you like to take a trip to France and Italy? Well, get ready because there's going to be one during the summer of 2027. Meetings have been rescheduled, so if you're interested, be sure to grab a flyer from Miss Hughes or Mr. Walker. Finally, superlatives for this year have been decided. Say congrats to our winners, as Mr. and Mrs. SHS welcome Joey Rios and Kylie Sprite. As for our class leaders, Eric Peterson and Bailey Walker are Mr. and Mrs. Senior, Jonathan Sullivan and Molly Montitas as Mr. and Mrs. Junior. For underclassmen, Jet Bryant and Lily Butler as Mr. and Mrs. Sophomore. Finally, for Mr. and Mrs. Freshman, Callan Gilly and Kinsley Strickland. You can find the rest of the superlatives on the announcements for this week. Congrats, Pines! Now, let's head over to Off the Radar with Josco.
Thanks, Carly. Here's your Off the Radar report. For the start of the week, it's going to be in the upper 80s for the beginning of this week, with the lows being in the 50s. Thursday and Friday are going to be in the 70s. For Saturday is going to stay in the 80s, and for Sunday is going down to the 70s. Remember to bring out your t-shirts and shorts because it's starting to look like spring. And of course, this has been Josco with our weather checkup. Now let's get the scoop from Coop. Thanks, Josco. Now here's a weekly scoop. Prom tickets are still available. The prices have increased, but if you'd still like to purchase one, make sure to go to the Porcupine portal and purchase them from Rev Tracks. The theme for prom is the Masquerade Ball. As a reminder, you can always bring $1 to wear your hat at the end of the school week. Also, the culinary classes are selling brookies in front of the POJO wall on Fridays at the end of the school day. If you're interested, bring $3 and give them a try. And lastly, FCCLA is starting their new chapter strong with a creative fundraiser. See TAP. The teacher will be all about buying temporary tattoos to decorate your teacher of choice in March. You can purchase these tattoos at the POJO wall during lunches this week. And that's all for the scoop. Now over to On the Dot with Jacob.
Thanks, Coop. Let's get on the dot with the topics for this week. The SE2 word of the week is equivocal. It can be used as an adjective, and it means something that is unclear or uncertain in its meaning. When used in a sentence, its response to the question was equivocal, leaving us confused. On this day in history, on February 29, 1989, Mike Tyson TKOs Frank Bruno in 5 rounds for the heavyweight boxing title. And that's all for today.
And until next time,
Keep it sharp, Porcupines.